This week on the Bowser Journal, we're doing something new, and it involves cinder blocks. Can you guess what it is? So make sure you watch to the end of the video because we have some important news about Jasper. So if you looked at them cinder blocks and you said, they must be building a chicken brooder. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes. Now, I was pressure washing these because these used to be the delineation point for one of our gardens. And since the brooder's going into the, I don't know what we're calling it now, we used to call it the shop, it's not the shop anymore, we didn't want to put dirty cinder blocks inside of there. And we wanted the baby chickens to have as much of a clean, sterile environment as we can afford them because we want them to be treated special. So these are the waterers and the feeders that they haven't been used in probably about 6-8 months. Gotta get them clean. Probably wondering why am I pressure washing the loader on the tractor. This isn't the loader. This is Harley's bed. One of the reasons that we don't get sick too often here is living on a farm, you've always got your hands in something dirty. Chicken poop, goat poop, cow poop, compost piles. Get sprayed all over you. Here on the Bowser Ranch, we like to repurpose everything. Hence the reason we're pressure washing all this stuff. But this is the bottom part of an IBC tote that you were using to store hay. So we're gonna spray it out. It's gonna be the right height and the right size for the amount of chicks we got. And all I gotta build is just a roof. And we wanted to repurpose as much as we could, just because that's what we do on a farm or a homestead, whatever you wanna call it. Get out of Mama's garden. Get out, hey, come here.
Come here, Harley.
Come here, Harley.
Out of my garden. Out. 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 Nope. Out of my garden. Silly girl. You stay out of my garden. Do you understand? Nope. No. Out. Out. Problem solved. We got you on your 6-foot leash, so you have to stay here near us now. Apparently she's not happy about it. What is it, Harley? Harley.
Sorry for the interruption. We had a German Shepherd garden visitor that we had to take care of. So we're getting 25 Cornish cross. We're getting 4 ducks and 2 turkeys. So we wanted to repurpose again, instead of building from scratch. We had this IBC Tote left over from the aquaponics system. It was a piece that it failed because it had a cap on the bottom, so it wouldn't hold water. So it's gonna be perfect for this. So all we're gonna do is just make a top for this. Now I could have built a wood frame, but I opted instead to do it out of conduit and bend it and make it, that way it'd be lighter and easier for my wife to open and close and service the baby chicks. Baby chicks, or baby hicks, as one of my grandboys likes to call it.
Used to call it.
So I've already got the one matched up, so I just got to bend the other one, and then we'll put these together, put the wire on the top, make a hinge, and we go out some stuff to strap it down on 3 of the sides. So if you come over and just notice, it needs to be bent just a tiny bit more to match because it doesn't quite line up. So I gotta bend this a little bit more. So now I'm gonna fit it just to make sure that the bends match. And by the way, we were in Lowe's the other day and it's cheaper to buy 800 count tie wraps as much as we go through them. So I'm gonna put one tie wrap to hold it here, another tie wrap to hold it here. They're just functioning right now as extra hands. Notice I went a little bit past 90 degrees. Oops, Chuck's not a professional conduit bender. I'm a low voltage guy, not an electrician. So now what I can do is I just basically got to pull this back so it lines up with this. And I went a little too far. Back a tiny bit. There.
Perfect.
And you're gonna notice, hey Chuck, they're too long. I did that on purpose because now what I can do is I can make a mark and then cut these with a hacksaw and then put my couplers on and they should fit perfecto. Fresh hacksaw blade. You know, it's kind of hard working with an apprentice round because she's getting into everything. Now what are you chewing? Wow.
Is it the wrong kind of blade?
No, it says metal.
Harley's down there. Watch your eye.
Okay. So, I don't know what the deal is with my hacksaw blade, so I'm gonna cheat. Power tool. Much easier.
You got a helper, Daddy.
Is my apprentice here helping me again?
Yep. She is. Harley! Come here, baby. Come here. It's our temporary babysitter while we're out here, so we don't have to be chasing you. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Tear up that big leaf. Oh no, Daddy got me. No, I'm gonna get my daddy. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Where's your stick? Where's your stick?
Her toy's over there.
Where's your toy? Where's it? Where's your toy? Go get it, baby.
Get your toy. Get your toy. Look. Look. Go get it. Good girl. Translation, we're just attaching them with tie wraps.
Okay, Miss Apprentice, so when you cut this, you squeeze and you work your way along the line, okay? That's how you do this. Typical apprentice, already lost interest. Okay, apprentices don't chew tie wraps. Okay?
That is so cute.
Seam. So again, I'm just going to run some insulated metal wire. I'm going to weave it through so it makes it one solid piece.
Why are you using metal wire?
I'm using metal wire because it'll be harder for a rodent to chew through as opposed to using string or rope or something like that. Typical apprentice, off hiding from the work while the journeymen do all the work. Okay, so now the top is done. I just got to build the hinge and the latches, but first we got to get rid of all these ends. Watch out, baby girl. Oh, you helping? You recording this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Does Daddy got something you can chew on? Huh? Watch out, baby. Hey, I gotta cut these. I think somebody is a camera hog, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody wants to be on camera. Future YouTube star.
Nico, what you doing, baby? You hanging out with us while we're watching too? While we're building? Is Daddy doing it right? Daddy? You got, it's not OSHA because Jenny's not out here today, but...
He's the site superintendent?
He's the site superintendent.
So I'm gonna make some makeshift hinges instead of buying expensive hinges. I'm just gonna take some vent strap, wrap it around, make like a figure 8, then take a nut and a bolt with a bolt that's got the nylon in the center so I can't back out, and then screw it down so that way it's a cheap hinge. So I'm just doing this just to make sure that the sharp edges are turned inward.
Sorry, I had puppy ADD.
It's allowed when you have a cute puppy. The apprentice is asleep. And so is Nico. So I'm using insulated wire. That way it will provide more protection than just regular cord will. And I'm just basically just going to use this and a split bolt. And then make a latch system on 3 sides. Because remember, the 4th side is actually hinged. So about a week ago, we were out letting out the chickens. And you know the chickens, the layers, that is, they have a guard goose named Jasper. His job is basically to protect chickens. So we went in there one day. We usually collect the eggs in the evenings. That way all of them have a chance to have laid. And we go in there to collect the eggs and surprise, surprise, there's a goose egg in there. So of course my first thought was, how did, I can't think of her name.
Jenny Goose Goose.
Yeah. How did Jenny Goose Goose get in there? Guess what? It wasn't Jenny Goose Goose. Jasper is really a female goose. So instead of just changing her name, we're just going to keep her name Jasper because we like that name. And now we have 2 female gooses. That explains why when we put her in the pond area with Jenny Goose Goose, why they didn't get along very well. That now makes sense. All set up and ready for the chickens. We got the feeders, the waters. We got the heating plate in the back, so that way they can go back and forth. They can go towards the heating pad when they're cold and come to the front when they want to cool off. We got it hinged at the top so it doesn't come down and bang your head. We're ready for some baby chicks. So, until next time, live your own story.